Today, I told you that we're going to be diving into Nollywood, where we're spotlighting one of the freshest projects from Rushing Top Studios. Yes, this is a movie, Dead Tide, an action thriller bringing a raw, relatable story to life. And joining me are some of the cast members, or the cast and the film's director. They're here to talk about the movie. Yes, Mr. Soji Oguneke, nice to meet you, sir, and Uche. How you doing?
I'm good.
Okay, great. So let's jump right into it. And I just want to start with Soji here. And looking at what inspired the creation of Dead Tide, looking at the fact that this is, you know, a politically, you know, intriguing kind of movie. If you look at it, I've seen the movie, but yes, go ahead. Let's hear from you.
Okay, first of all, the original story was shared with me by a friend, Jide Ainde. And the reason for going with that was, number one, to be able to create a film where we're in control of the story universe. What I mean by story universe is to, obviously, we didn't have all the money in the world. We wanted to create a film where we could afford certain things and still create something that the audience would enjoy. So that's what prompted us going to shoot in one small community, and the timeline of the entire film spans across 24 hours.
Okay. Okay, yes. I like the timeline of the entire film spans into 24 hours.
Yeah.
Now, putting the movie together, how long did it take you to put the film together?
Okay, I mean...
You know, the reason why I ask that, because so people can understand that the back work that goes in creating a film, that you just watch it and be like, oh, everything just happened in one day. Yeah. But, yeah.
I mean, from pre-production, what I mean by pre-production, from the story workshop to the auditions and all of that, location recce, all of that started from early 2024, early last year. And the story workshop was actually about April. Okay. Then we started doing things like, you know, location recce. We shot in Badagry. We decided on Badagry because obviously I'd heard some good stuff about Badagry. That it's a unique place to shoot. It is visually unique. So that's why we decided on that. And hopefully we're hopefully going to save some money.
Okay. So it was also a budget decision that had, you know, made you choose to shoot in Badagry.
Definitely.
Okay, all right. Let me speak to Uche. Uche,
yeah,
so you were one of the lead cast in the movie, and looking at the character you played, Senayo. Yeah. Right. Now, tell us, did that character, did you have, what was the connection you felt when you decided, when you got the script and you decided to, you know, jump on that character? Was there any connection with the character?
Yeah, sure. There were a few similarities between myself and the character. The fact that she's a very supportive partner, caring, but the fact that she's a singer,
Okay.
That part was quite new to me, but it was a welcome challenge, of course. And so I kind of resonated with what Senaya was going through. I've been in a similar situation sometime in the past, you know, having to ask your partner, what are we? Yeah, of course. So yeah, you got that part in the film where she wanted to know where the relationship was headed, the dynamics of the whole relationship. But Itoro, on the other hand, was just, you know, dancing. But yeah, I'm glad that it ended well.
Okay, so before I move on to the next question, I'd like us to show the trailer. Let people even understand and see a glimpse of what we're talking about here. So let's just check out the trailer quickly.
Okay.
And real bullets. Let's just cut through the bullshit and get to it.
Let them come. They will not know what he did.
You don't have to fall apart. You have me. And I am not going to let you go into that dark hole anymore. Do you hear me?
Tonight, I want to be a very bad boy. The alcohol is cold and the women are warm. Turn on the jammer and collect all the phones from the girls. Stay alert and take your position.
I don't want to wake up one day.
All right, so that's just a glimpse of what the movie is like, Dead Tide. And we're still here talking with the director and the cast member. So, Soji, from the trailer, we see a lot of action. And that's one, genre of movies that we really don't explore here in Nigeria. So why did you test that water? Were you scared? Was it, let's know.
Well, first of all, I'm a stubborn goat.
Don't say that.
I go where people don't go.
Okay.
And second of all, I genuinely believe that the best way to reward people that go out to buy a cinema ticket is giving them spectacle in your film.
Yeah.
And spectacle comes in different ways, from action to intriguing drama to blowing stuff up, to horror, slashing people.
Yes, blood.
So I just decided that, look, there's a lot that's going on in the industry. By the time we got to sets, the streamers made their announcements and they were leaving. Originally wanted to do a direct-to-streaming project.
Okay.
But here we are. We're on set. We have to, sell this film. And we had to go to the cinemas. I'm like, okay, yeah, we have to, work on the action, ensure the action, gets people interested in the film. And that's why we settled for action.
Interesting. And looking at what we saw in the trailer, it was quite interesting to see.
Yeah.
So Senayo, let me come to you again. Looking at getting ready for the role, a lot of actors would say sometimes they need to dig deep into themselves to be able to bring out the character.
Yeah.
So what would you say it is for you? Do you have any rituals you do to get into character, to get into that space?
Yeah, absolutely. I do have some rituals, but it's one thing to go through all of that. Watch certain films that have some similarities with what you are about to shoot. And then it's another thing to actually work with what you have in front of you. So I'm a strong advocate for being in the moment.
Okay.
So sometimes I find that no matter the kind of preparation I do before I get on set, I always get lost in the moment. I don't rehearse, I don't plan what I'm going to do. So it's however the spirit leads in that moment.
So in the entire process of shooting the film, would you say, did you have any instance where you'd say, this is difficult for you? Was there any time?
Difficult? No. Challenging? Yes.
Challenging.
The scene where I had to sing on stage, I can't lie, I was shy. I was shy because I had to perform in front of a crowd. So we had a calm rehearsal where the director was like, okay, let's see how you're going to do this. And then everybody's eyes were on me, like, oh my God, this is happening. But after the calm rehearsal, I kind of got into it, and it was easy breezy.
Who would think that an actor is shy? Because you're always you're acting in front of people, you have a whole crew around, and they're telling you do this, and you're doing that. So yeah.
Yeah, it happens. When you're doing stuff you haven't exactly done before, even romantic scenes. Sometimes, we get shy shooting those kind of scenes. So, yeah. Interesting.
Interesting. So, director, now picking your characters for the film. How intentional were you to make sure that the people you selected for these various characters would bring it? How intentional were you with that?
Well, this is my first theatrical film,
okay.
And I learned that when casting for theatrical, you are most likely going to be torn between creative decisions and business decisions. The phrase of the question, can these actors face sale? Would always come back to you.
True.
And remember, you're also a custodian for other people's money.
Yes.
You've got some investors that have invested in the film. So that was a new learning for me because typically I just go with my creative gut feeling. But I had to run things by, the members of the team. Like, okay, what do you think about this actor? Can this actor move numbers? Things like that. So that was new for me. However, there are some key characters that were a no-brainer for me. Obviously, Uche is someone that worked with us on our previous project called Checkouts, a 120-episode drama series. And she performed outstandingly well, and she's a pleasure to work with. And that's also key, this person is going to give you wahala. You understand?
It's safe, no stress.
Yeah.
So that was a no-brainer for me. I'm like, you know what, Uche, this is your role, take. For Ike the lead who played it role.
Yes.
I mean, we had some challenges because, number one, we didn't have the budget for a lot of rehearsals and we didn't have the time.
Okay.
So that actor had to be someone that was very comfortable with martial arts and performing his own stunts.
Okay.
Again, no budget for stunt double.
Oh, wow. So anybody that collects.
So, exactly. Yeah. So I had to cast someone that was very comfortable with those stunts and with less likelihood of injuring himself.
Interesting. So because of time, I'll just like to ask, for people who are going to see this movie, what would you want them to experience? What is that one thing that you could say, if you're going to see this movie, this is how you would feel afterwards?
Number one, expect to see, if I do say so myself, very good fight sequences.
Okay.
Very good action sequences. And for those gamers in the house, and if you play Mortal Kombat, you know, those X-ray attacks. I borrowed from that.
Yes. Yeah. We saw a bit of that, you know, jaw breaking, bones cracking and everything.
Yeah.
So Uche, for you, we're looking at being the on-screen sweetheart in the movie. Yeah. And I'm sure they say actors sometimes get backlash out of characters that they play on screen. So has anybody come to say, why were you like that? Why didn't you just say that? Has that ever happened? Has that happened for you?
No, actually it hasn't. I haven't been in that position before. For this film in particular, I think people were coming for Itoro more than they were coming for me because of his bad decisions or indecision, if I could say so, yeah.
But you were still standing by him even if he wasn't defined.
Supportive girlfriend now. I had to do what I had to do.
Okay, so I think we'll have to go now because of time. But Dead Tide is out there. People are going out to see the movie, and you expect that the reviews, are reviews coming in already? Director, have people started telling you what they experienced when they've seen it?
So that has been the best part of this journey for me because the reactions of people in the cinema halls, the reviews, online reviews, physical reviews, in-person reviews, because I've done some cinema rounds as myself, and I'm genuinely pleased with what we've done.
All right. Well, we got to go, guys. Because of time, we've had more time to talk to the cast and the crew of Dead Tide. So they say, go see it out. Like you said, action, a bit of, if you're a gamer, you can experience some of the effects. I saw the movie and I was very, very blown away by what I saw. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you for gracing our presence today.